and happy Monday. It is our LEAP Member Monday Spotlight today, and I am so excited to introduce you to one of our LEAP community members, JaRee Bowers. So welcome, JaRee. I'm so excited for our listeners to get to know you and a little bit more about who you are. So introduce yourself and your company. What do you do for a living?
Okay, well, thank you very much, Mary. I'm so grateful to be here. I really enjoy being part of the LEAP community. It is an absolute great community to get to know everybody and do fun things like this.
Yes.
So my business is My Freedom First, as you can see behind me, and it's an agency of Five Rings Financial. And what I do, I'm a financial specialist, meaning I focus on Middle America, and literally working with Five Rings is kind of like a Merrill Lynch or Charles Schwab, but we work with everyone. We give free education at events called Wine, Women, and Wealth and Money 101, just to educate Middle America on how to invest, what their options are. All the things that we should have learned in school about money is what we bring forward to educate the masses. And then, of course, working with me would be investing in those products that we recommend that are safe and that are reliable so that you never run out of money in your retirement years, which is a very big focus for everyone. I don't know anyone that wants to run out of money whenever they retire and, live comfortably and be able to go do all the things you've always dreamed of. So that's really what my company's all about.
I love that. I love that. And yes, I think it is, especially for Middle America, it is such a concern. Like, I have to keep working and I have to do all these things because I don't know the future of my money, right? Because either they don't have the education or they're listening to the scary media that's filling them with all these horror stories, right?
Right.
And so that's why I think talking to an expert like JaRee is so important, to get the facts from a professional in the industry that knows all of the different ways, right? If it's not your expertise, we're making financial decisions with things that we hear on the internet or in the news or something like that. And so it can be very scary and very scarcity mindset, right? Yeah. So I know you're a positive influence and a positive, encouraging person, right? You just are filled with joy and energy. And so talking to somebody like JaRee, especially if you are nervous about what's happening in the markets or with your money or the future of your money, JaRee is the person to talk to and just feel calm and safe again, right?
Right, exactly. I believe the financial industry was set up to wow you and confuse you at the same time. And I don't think anybody should feel that way. If you ever walk into an office and you walk out just going, oh, I hope to pray to God that I chose the right person, that's not how you should feel. That's icky, and it feels kind of uncomfortable and like you don't know much. But in fact, it's time to get educated. It's time to fully understand what's going on out there and all the things that we didn't learn. It's time to know, and it's free. Yeah. It's a free education. So why not?
Yes. I love it. I love it. So JaRee, tell us what is something you're celebrating in your business?
Well, I celebrate every day when I get to help somebody fully understand and move forward with their financial legacy plans. We create a legacy that is focused on zero loss strategies, on using OPM, other people's money, and leveraging all of the money you've worked so hard for your whole life. So every day working with people is a celebration because it's breaking the traditional mold of the financial industry of that fear or inferiority mindset that most people leave a financial person's office with. I love that I get to make the difference. I get to break the box wide open, right? And teach people what they should have learned. And then if you move forward with that plan of zero loss strategies and infinite banking and tax-free retirement and living benefits and all the things that we should have learned, then you're going to be able to sleep well at night knowing everything is taken care of. And I believe that is vital. So I celebrate that every single day. I love what I get to do.
Nice. I love it. So you're a financial expert, but you're also a sleep expert, right? Because you can help us sleep better at night. I love that.
Yes.
I love that. So if you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night worrying about, are my finances in order, or you don't even know what you're worried about, but you just know there's that financial heaviness, please call JaRee and set up an appointment with her so that you can sleep better at night. I love that.
Yeah.
So tell us about maybe what is one of your favorite ways to work with clients? And I know you work with anyone, male and female, but you really want to support women to understand their finances, especially if that hasn't been their role in the past. So tell us a little bit about how you help women understand their finances.
Well, so how I focus on women is to say, okay, if you're thinking that your husband takes care of everything, then we really need to have a conversation on what is going on in your financial plan. So do you have a budget? And if you don't, let's develop one. Do you have a plan of action that ensures you are going to be able to live the life you want to when you retire or not retire? There's a lot of people that don't even want to retire because they love what they do. So I really dive deep into giving an equal playing field for women and men in their relationships, coming together to have a financial conversation and being comfortable with the outcome is my focus, because I was a divorced person, still am, thank God, but, but I just, to focus on pulling your head out of the sand, proverbial sand, pulling things out into the focus, having those detailed conversations, and understanding that your freedom first is important. It's just, my freedom first is all about, just like the airline stewardess will say, put on your mask first and then help everyone else. That's what I focus on with women, making sure they fully understand what's going on in their financial future is so vital, because we shouldn't wait until something happens. Or, it's traditional, and there's statistics that show that women wait and men wait until 55 to start saving money and thinking about retirement, which is not the good plan at all, because then you've got to really double down. So it's important to just talk it through and really work out the details and then implement the plan that we create.
Nice. Yes. A plan is just a wish without implementation, right? So,
right.
Exactly. You need to have somebody like JaRee who will help you actually implement the plan and stick to the plan and check up with you and all those things, because it's not just a one and done, right? You have to keep looking at it as things change, and things change in your life and in the markets, and all kinds of things change all the time, right? So we need to make sure we're always staying current with whatever's happening in the world.
Absolutely. And I love that, Mary, because, lots of financial advisors will just tell you, oh, stick it over here, don't worry about it, and you'll be a millionaire one day. And for me, it's continually being on point with everything, talking to you all the time within at least 6 months, and definitely a year. And, I love having those conversations, because nobody ever loses a single cent in these strategies. So I'm not the one that's going to turn around and run or never call you on the phone because the market dropped. In fact, I love it when the market drops, because you don't. And it's amazing. You keep all of your money when the market drops. And it is fabulous. Mm-hmm.
So important, especially, we're in February of 2025 and the market's a little crazy right now, right? So, and predictions are that the market's going to drop by about 10% at everything I've read in several different places. So who knows if that will happen, right? Nobody has this magic crystal ball, but you can do things to protect your money, like JaRee said, the money you've worked so hard your whole life for, and put aside so that you can enjoy this retirement time, and it doesn't have to be this mythical, someday I'm going to retire, right? You can put a plan together so that someday is now or next year.
Right.
It can be a reality. So.
Exactly. You actually get to do the things you wanted to do while you're healthy and strong to do all of those things. And, when people really understand that they never have to run out of money, they never have to make up for loss of the market, yet they get the upside of the market, and you can leverage other people's money with living benefits right when you need it the most. It's just a win-win situation. But if we don't know these things exist, then what? Which is why I do the classes. And it's always free to talk to me, because I don't think you should be charged fees constantly. That is absolutely ridiculous. So
yes. So as you see across the bottom of the screen, you can book an appointment at bookwithjaree.com. We've put all of JaRee's contact information in the chat as well, and we'll put it in the show notes if you happen to be watching this later and not the live version. So please, please, please do yourself a favor and book a call with JaRee. And JaRee, you mentioned several events that you have coming up. Are those local to you in Florida, or are they something that's online that anybody can join?
Anybody can join online. I have online Wine, Women, and Wealth, which is actually going to be this Wednesday, the 12th. And then I do Money 101 online classes 3 times a week. So Friday, Sunday, Monday evenings. So if you want to come and just listen, just learn, it would be my honor to be the one that gets to educate you.
Wonderful, wonderful. So I've put your website on the banner down below us. So can they find information about the classes on your website?
Yes.
And catch the next one whenever they happen to be listening to this. That there's always one coming up. So please go to her website and check out the next classes coming up. Okay, and we've just talked about how people can contact you, and you're based in Florida, but can you work with anybody across the United States?
Yes, I can. I love that too. I work everywhere across the United States. It's so much fun. So really, there are no limits with what I can do to help you.
Fantastic. Great. Okay, we are going to wrap up our time today with just a few rapid fire questions so our listeners can get to know who is JaRee, a little bit more about you, right? Let's see. What is one word that your best friend would use to describe you?
Fun.
Fun. I love it. What emoji do you use the most?
Hearts. I love hearts because I love people. And I think that because we get to live this life, we should live it to the fullest and love others.
Yes. Do you trade out all the colors? I love that you can put different colors of the hearts. I put all the different colors on there. So
yes, I do.
If you had an extra hour in your day, how would you spend it?
In nature, at the ocean. I love going to the ocean. I love going for walks and riding my bike. So definitely do more of that.
Nice. And spend some time with your grandchildren. I know those are big.
Oh my goodness. Yes. It is such a joy to be a Gigi. That's my favorite word.
I love it. I'm a Mimi, but not a grandmother. I'm just Aunt Mary became Aunt Mimi. So I'm a Mimi, but I know some people use Mimi as grandmother, but not a grandmother yet. Girls.
It is so fun, Mary. There's nothing funner in life than to be a Mimi, for sure. There's nothing funner. It's so amazing.
Nice. Okay, well, thank you again for being a LEAP community member, JaRee. We're so happy to have you as part of the community because you just bring this wonderful love and energy with you whenever you show up on a Zoom meeting and a Zoom call. And for all of our listeners out there, whether you're listening live or you're catching the replay later, please, 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 if you have any concerns about your financial future, please just hop on a call with JaRee or get to one of her free classes where you can be educated and in a nice, no pressure way so that you can just make better decisions about your financial future. So thank you so much, JaRee. We appreciate you being on today.
Thank you, Mary. It was such a joy to talk to you. I had a really good time.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, thanks.